For 8 months, I was unable to walk because I was too busy smelling my own manure. Now, here's what's ironic. I did stand up at the table, and my mom watched me as my legs collapsed from underneath me. And I went through extreme bouts of depression and anxiety and so much more. But what's the point? Why am I telling you this? Because this is a lot of where the framework for my work began. It was a matter of how did I get out of the mindset of just being droopy every single day, moving and moping around the house, pretending that I had nothing to be grateful for, when in fact this was one of the number one breakthroughs that were going to take me from point A to point Z. And then it was the journey of the zigzag in the middle. What are some of the profound steps that I needed to take in order to get myself to a place from point A to point Z with a zigzag in the middle? Well, here's number one. I had to remove hesitation. Hesitation is the killer of execution. That is a promise, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Mel Robbins may tell you, go ahead and say 5, 4, 3, 2. Listen, if you wait till 1 at every moment to get down to the end of that countdown before you start to move, yes, it is a beautiful first step. But instead of waiting until it gets all the way to 0, why don't you say 5, 4, and before you even say 4, just get up and do what you're gonna do, because hesitation, again, is the killer of execution. That's one of my one profound tips for you, and that will indubitably put you and propel you forward with whatever you need to do. Now, here's my second tip, and I'm gonna leave you to it. When an area of your life seems to constantly be on repeat, there's a pattern. Notice the pattern, accept the pattern, observe the pattern. Now break the pattern. Now, breaking the pattern may seem easy to do, but here's one of my suggestions for you in order to break that pattern. Are you ready? In order to break the pattern, here's the number one thing that you're going to need to do in order to bring yourself from A to get to where you want to be, aka Z, and go ahead and navigate and cruise that journey in the middle, that zigzag journey. It is not a straight line, ladies and gentlemen. In order to break the pattern, just pause. That's the simplest answer. Just pause and observe. And realize that taking a step back doesn't mean that you're not still moving forward. Many times taking a step back will, like a slingshot, propel you forward further than you ever would have got just using willpower to force your way through step by step alone. Pernell Bobby checking in with you. Listen, not only was I able to not walk for 8 months, but it was my fault, indubitably. And when I accepted that, I was able to actually start making progress, moving forward and executing on what I needed to do and not hesitating on what I know is not right for me. Step up and pull the trigger in your life today.